Hi Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and this is going to be what are their true intentions in love. Hope you guys are all well, and this is going to be a relationship reading for you and whoever you're dealing with, right? You could be married to them, you could just be dating, maybe you guys are broken up, but this is about yours and their energy. So let's get into it right now. We're going to pull some oracle cards here. Let's see what we have. These are kind of, they're tarot and oracle in my opinion, but let's see what we have for Taurus and their person. For Taurus and their person, please. And we have the card of the Page of Feathers. This is the Page of Swords, exploration and discovery. Somebody wants to know something, right? They could be exploring, maybe they are spying, but they definitely want to know something if they are in a discovery mode. The Tower, release and revelation. So maybe you want to release something or somebody, or this is your person's energy and revelation. Maybe there's some, some searching here and some revelation, right? Because that's really what the Page of Feathers, he's also, known as the Page of Swords, is about. He wants to know something usually. Or sometimes he's really interested in somebody sometimes, right? But with release and revelation, somebody wants to know something. So there's something that is unknown here, but I feel like it's being revealed or somebody's being released. Let's see, maybe the release includes a revelation. Not really sure here. So let's see, we have, let's look at your cards here, Taurus. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. All right, so you're fearing an ending right here, Taurus, with the Death card. And this is, real mayonnaise, salmonella. And out here on the West Coast, it's called West Foods. There's another word, it has a B on it. And and they, they're using this here. I feel like they're using it because they know it's made with soybean oil, which is really, really bad for your heart and your arteries. Yeah, but you're fearing an ending here, Taurus. Sorry about that, but you are. It says everything expires. Real salmonella. OMG. Okay. So there could be a revelation here that something's over, or you're releasing somebody. Maybe you could be afraid it's over, and maybe you're just going to release them, or vice versa. So there's something that is known or found out for sure. And the 5 of Pentacles is your challenge. And that is, I feel like it's an ending in this deck. The 9 of Swords is your person's energy here. So, this is about fear, usually, or like, kind of don't mess with me, or, it could be that energy. But let's see in a minute. Apprehension, this is worry. That's what this is about. Your person was worried. They have the 2 of Cups right now. It's about these 2 people. They're married, right? And they're really happy together. That's what the 2 of Cups is. That's what it is in every deck. But, the Magician is, because not all these cards are the same. The Magician is your person's challenge. So maybe they're a player. They're a player MF. Or maybe you are, Taurus. But the Magician here is somebody who is kind of like selling you a pipe dream, usually. And, they're telling you they can fix all your problems. Basically with their love. That's kind of how it is. Or a relationship or sex or something. And your person is hoping for the 6 of Swords. This is what they want. The Ace of Swords is what they're afraid of. So, you're doubting an ending or fearing an ending. So this is kind of interesting here, right? It is. So let's see what we have. In the past, you had the 6 of Pentacles. You could have been sharing. Maybe you were sharing partners, Taurus. It all depends. But this kid's getting his fair share. He is, he's at the masquerade ball, or for him it's not a ball because he's, 6 years to 7 years old. It's a party. He's at the Halloween party or the masquerade, and he is, getting his fair share of cookies. That's all that really means. And the 2 of Wands is your current energy here. Let's see, and this means that you are at a crossroads here. Yes, decision and choice. You're at a crossroads. I feel like you have to make a decision to let somebody go. You could. You could just be at a crossroads because you're afraid something's going to end too. But you're dealing with a situation here that I feel like you have to make a decision. And the 5 of Pentacles is your challenge, right? Let's see what that's about. I feel like it's an ending here. Financial loss, misfortune, and poverty. All right, so this has to do with just money. With this particular 5 of Pentacles is your challenge. And what you want, this could just be misfortune. Doesn't always have to be, or your misfortune is usually about money, but it can just be bad luck, right? When we read the little Chinese, you know, in the fortune cookie, right? Oh, I want to read my fortune, right? And trust me, if you're living in the United States, it's not anything good. No, sorry about that. And the Four of Cups is what you want here, right? You want the Four of Cups. This is like knowing when to reject something. That's really what that is. It can talk about overindulging, and now the lady is like, she's being offered a cocktail, and she's like, oh no, I think I've had enough. I feel like you're at a crossroads here, and you're like, you kind of want to know when it's enough here. Like, you know, maybe you're hoping somebody's going to know, like, going to reject somebody here, or hoping when it's enough, kind of, that they will know, something like that. Let's look at the Four of Cups just so we can make sure that we are, you know, boredom, overindulgence, and ennui. So this lady is drinking too much. An intoxicated housewife stumbles back from a foolish binge. Another glass is offered to her, but she wisely refuses it. The Four of Cups warns of overindulgence. You might be bored in a situation, but maybe you want somebody not to overindulge with somebody else because you're fearing here. Possibly you're fearing an ending. Or you're doubting one. Let's get a couple cards for you. Let's look at the challenge here. Let's see what we have. We're going to use this regular deck here because these cards are... Yeah, and the Page of Swords, there's something you want to know about here. I feel like you want to know if your person's releasing you, because I feel like you're fearing a death here. And your challenge is misfortune. This could be bad luck, but it could be money, right? Five of Pentacles. These are Pentacles. You're at a crossroads, or you're making a decision. Let's get a card on that. Why is that Two of Wands there for Taurus? For Taurus, they got you here, Taurus. Yeah, you just look like, you know, you're having a hard time here with these two mops. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You're at a crossroads. You don't want to be single here. Or you're concerned about your financial stability. You could be at a crossroads. Maybe, I feel like you might be at a crossroads because you want somebody to be single. Six of Pentacles showing up over here. You might be at a crossroads here because you think your person's making a decision or a choice. In the past, you had the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Swords reversed. This is typically despair or chaos and conflict. Maybe you were in despair over this person for a long time. I feel like you're in some type of third party here. That's kind of how it looks here. Why is that Five of Swords there? Could have been. Could have been. Knight of Wands. The person might be Aries, Leo, or Sag. Your challenge is the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, and you have the Two of Cups. Somebody you're really in love with here. Okay, so your challenge here, you think this is over, or your challenge is some type of major misfortune. Maybe your person, you know, makes really good money, and, you know, because I also feel like here, you know, like you either have to make a decision, or you don't want to be single, or you are kind of concerned about money and you're at a crossroads. Let's see what else. Let's see what you want with the Four of Cups. This is either boredom or overindulgence, right? It is. And it is type of like she's avoiding this overindulgence. And we have the Sun card. This is what you want. Maybe your person is Leo here. You want clarity here. Yeah, I feel like you do with the Page of Feathers. You want clarity here. You want something illuminated here. You want something like exposed. Like you want the sun or the light to shine on what is kind of real, or what is kind of going on here. Two of Swords. So whatever you want here, you feel like you can't do anything about it. I feel like that's it. You might be at a stalemate about making a decision. You could be. And you might be hoping that somebody else has had enough of their relationship, has had enough of whatever situation they're in. Like, right? They could be bored. You might be hoping that they're going to get clarity here on some boring situation they're in, yeah, and that they're going to say no eventually. But you feel like you can't do anything about it. 7 of Swords. I feel like you want somebody to leave a situation here. You look tired here. You look tired in this situation. You look like you've went through like a journey with this person and like, oh, I'm kind of over this. The Death card is what you're fearing with the 5 of Pentacles. You're afraid they're going to leave you out. You could be afraid if this ends, you're not going to have a lot of money here because the 5 of Pentacles is in the challenge. This talks about, you know, this lady's crying here, but could talk about, you know, financial loss. But you could be afraid that this is just bad luck and they're going to leave you out. I feel like you are doubting somebody's going to leave somebody out here too. I don't feel like you're in this relationship with this person so much. I feel like you want them to be single for some of you guys. I feel like you want them to release somebody and you don't have clarity if they're doing it. Because this 4 of Cups is about rejection, right? She knows when to reject the drink. That's what it is. The 7 of Pentacles. Now you have more money here, but you know, your fear or your doubt. So you could be afraid if something ends. You're doubting something's going to end here. Yeah, I feel like you're doubting another situation is going to end. I feel like you are. It's possible you're fearing here that if something ends, you're going to be broke. You could be. I mean, because this 9 of Pentacles is about somebody's stability. I feel like you were in some type of a third party in the past and you were like in despair over it. Let's see why that Knight of Wands is there. Knight of Pentacles, that is you, Taurus. And then we have the King of Cups. So maybe you're dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. 3 of Swords, see? This is right here. I just said that. I feel like you're dealing with a third party. I feel like they broke your heart. And I feel like you want them to leave somebody. This is kind of how this looks. You look like you're tired. Like I don't think they're ever really going to go. Their energy is a 9 of Swords. So they're worried. The 4 of Swords. The Knight of Cups. They're worried about a love offer and looks like a healing or a recovery. Star card, yeah. Yeah, they're worried about some type of healing. I feel like it's with you. 2 of Cups is their current energy. You have the 2 of Cups in the challenge, right? Different decks. And now they have the 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past that is in love with you and you're in love with them. And they're in another union, I'm pretty sure here. 8 of Swords. This is their challenge. I feel like it's to cut ties with somebody and break these chains, not change. They feel like they're stuck in a situation. Maybe because there's kids here, possibly. Let's see what they want. Let's see what their challenge is. This is their current energy. They're in the 8 of Swords energy. They're in love with somebody from their past. I feel like this is you. Right? 6 of Swords. I feel like they're afraid you're going to leave. Possibly if they don't cut ties with somebody. I don't think they want you to go here. I feel like your person's in a situation, they're in love with you, and they have to make up their mind if they're going to go. Ace of Wands. And in order to have a new passionate beginning with you, an opportunity here for something really passionate and wonderful and inspiring and satisfying. Yeah, this is satisfying. That's why you're at a crossroads here. Yeah. I don't think you're really making a choice. No, you're not making a choice, but this is about a choice. You want somebody to like let somebody go. Yeah, let Letty go, all right, and let me in, something like that. The Magician card, no digs on anybody who's named Letty or Leticia or whatever. And we have the King of Wands here. The Magician's in the challenge, right? Your person's a fire sign, looks like, but they could be dealing with a water sign. Look, you have the King of Cups here. This is like a third party, yeah, as I was saying, but this could simply be about love, but I feel like it's about third-party energy, and you want them to leave a situation. I feel like you're waiting for a release or a revelation. Like, one of you DMs are going to let me know that you left somebody. This is waiting to find out what happens. Seven of Pentacles. This is your fear or your doubt. You don't think things are going to work with this person. And you're all in your head here in this discovery kind of mode here, Page of Swords energy. Their challenge is they have to take a step here. That's what this Page of Wands is, a new direction or take a step. Make a move. Make a move, mother fudger. Yeah, that's what this is. In their challenge. Your person might be a trickster. This Magician card is in there, or they're dealing with one. Or it's possible they have to be a trickster here to take a new step. Because this Four of Cups in the reading here, this Four of Cups energy can be about somebody who, like, they need to know when it's time to kind of let somebody, to reject somebody. They need to know to say, yeah, basta, that's enough. I just feel like your person has to let somebody go. They're Aries. Yeah, for some of you guys, there's Aries here for sure. But they might have to really kind of like, I feel like there was third party in the past. Yeah, and that's why the Magician is here in the challenge. They might not think you trust them too, Taurus. It's possible here. Strength card, they could be Leo all the way. Aries, Sagittarius maybe. Let's see what else we have. The Six of Swords is what they want. That's leaving. The lady's leaving with her kind of round tote bag here, sort of. She's leaving. And this is the Six of Swords is already in the reading here. And where is that Six of Swords? Right here, your person's energy. They could be leaving right now. I feel like they feel really stuck about it, though. So this is why I'm not really sure if they're leaving. This Eight of Swords energy is like, oh, I don't know how to get out of this. They know that they have to leave somebody here in order to be with you. They know that. They could be leaving stuck or not. They were worried about healing this with you in the past. And you're worried too. You're like, when are you coming? All right? Let's look at your challenge one more time. The Hierophant reverse, that's you in the challenge. Or this is a marriage that is challenging you. And I feel like that could be. Your person could be married to somebody. The devil. You're in fear here. So we have the Six of Swords and the Death card reversed. They look like they want to leave somebody here and they don't want something to end. That's what the Death card is in the reverse, right? And then they have the Ten of Wands. They're carrying a burden. They have to leave somebody here, if this is clear. They have to leave somebody, Taurus, before they can have, like, you know, the goods with you. This giant phallic over here, God, you guys, I mean, it's so big here, right? It's like, yeah, it's like uncomfortably big. Right? Everybody likes good sex, but, gee, you know. It's funny. Okay, let's see what you are fearing. Or what they're afraid of, rather. Ace of Swords, this is challenges here. I feel like it is. But we're going to have a look at it. And Gemini, maybe they're Gemini or they have the Lovers. They're afraid to make a choice. I don't know why. I feel like they are. Let's see what that Ace of Swords is with this Housewives deck. We have challenges, trials, upcoming ordeals. That's what I said, yeah. They're afraid of, they could be afraid of an upcoming divorce. It's possible. Yeah, Yeah, the Ace of Swords is not a... It's, yeah, interesting. Okay. Your person's afraid if they make a choice here with this Lover's card. Yeah. That you're not going to be... That it's going to be way too challenging, or they're afraid of an ending that they have to contend with. Right? Challenges. And then the Empress card reversed. That could be you. Four of Pentacles. I feel like your person's afraid, or they're doubting. I feel like they're afraid they can't hold on to you. Yeah, there's some trust lacking here. I'm not really sure why. I feel like it could simply be because, you know, this person had you in a third party in the past. I feel like they did. Or they broke your heart. And if, you know, if they broke your heart, they might be afraid that, you know, you might not be down for the next round. They could be like, well, Taurus might not, you know, really be down for this because they don't trust me anymore. And I feel like that's it. Let's see what we have. One more time. I want to see what this Ace of Swords also has to say. Trials, upcoming ordeals. Your person is afraid of an upcoming ordeal. Getting right to the point, the Ace of Swords warns of an upcoming ordeal that will test your mettle. A slice of gumption with a dollop of common sense will get you through whatever trial comes your way. Your mind is sharp and ready for a challenge, so don't be afraid to take on those who try to cut you out of the picture. Your person's afraid you're going to cut them out and they can't hold on to you. Four of Pentacles. If they make this choice. They're afraid this isn't going to come to fruition. I feel like this is you too, but they could be afraid that you're in the reverse here, like pissed off possibly. You look like you're getting like that. Like, you look like you're afraid here, they're doubting, they're never going to end a situation. We're going to end the reading there, Taurus. We're going to go to the extended. They're all super affordable. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I want to see what this person's going to do. For sure, the underlying energies we're going to look at here, how they feel about you, how they are seeing the situation, what's most fundamental to them or pressing or important at this moment. Actions are going to take, what they hide, and their true intentions, right? We want to see their true intentions. We have our lie detector test. We do. And we have all this other stuff too. We're tracking them like, you know, we're not. Thank you so much, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.